Do you ever feel like you need to be reminded what you're fighting for? Do you ever get like that feeling? You know what I'm talking about? Like every once in a while, because we're all, you know, we're all plugged in, you know, we're all plugged the fuck in. So we don't, you know, we're out here, we're on Twitter, we're on TikTok, you know, if we could do the revolution off TikTok, you know, I feel like we already would have done it. Okay. But sometimes I think it's important for us to, we gotta remind ourselves. Okay. We gotta remind ourselves of the good old fashioned, god awful K-Kona ass fucking middle America that's holding us all back, okay? All right, we're gonna be, stick with me, 9 minutes, let's roll.
I got every problem with the government saying we can't go out. That's a prohibition, and it's illegal. It's against the Constitution. I'm immune compromised. I put that at risk today. I put that at risk today, because I gotta be here.
Yeah? Are you scared to die?
No more scared than I am for anything else.
It's not unconstitutional, just in case you guys were curious. Dude, that dude sounded like Bane. Holy fuck. Did that guy sound like Bane to anyone else? What if I remove the mask? It would be extremely immunocompromised. You look like a big guy. No, I have an immunocompromised disorder.
How many people own the news companies?
How many?
Well, you tell me.
Three or four.
How many does Disney own?
Oh shit, he's gonna, are we about to get Jew-pilled? Oh fuck.
How many?
I don't know.
Well, maybe you ought to find out. You're in the media, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm independent.
You're independent what?
Independent media. Me and this guy. It's called All Gas, No Brakes.
I don't see your badge.
Exactly.
Wait, what? Was that guy legit fucking trying to JQ us? What the fuck? Guys, the reason I want to go over this, okay, it's not just because it's funny as fuck. And it is funny as fuck. It's fucking hilarious. The reason we need to go over this, okay, is because I want to talk about Americana, okay? That's very important to me. This is, I've said this, listen, a great man once said this, by which I mean I tweeted it, okay? American individualism is obeying the police and ignoring the doctor, okay? There's some sort of, they think this is like this, like the South will rise again like red streak running through their heart or some shit. But there are like, oh god, it's fucking insane to me how cucked these people are by what they're told by the media. That guy, for example, that motherfucker right there, I guarantee you, okay, thinks he's some fucking auteur independent media consumption expert who's ready and prepped for when Obama rolls out the FEMA camps to start stealing away the guns of white folk and giving them to Islamist militants or some shit like that, okay? I guarantee you that motherfucker either gets everything from Fox News or from InfoWars, okay? 100%. That is, there is no universe in which that motherfucker gets his news from any source other than those two places, okay? Yeah.
You're an American, a born free American. They're lying about the death.
Who here's been watching my Resident Evil 7 streams? Does this feel familiar to you in any way? Just the cadence, the tone a little bit, maybe just slightly. Does this feel at all familiar to what we've been going through?
American, a born free American. They're lying about the death tolls.
I will take a chances and get a coronavirus better than shutting down this economy.
I'll die on my feet, not on my knees.
Yeah, I want you to take the vaccine.
Die on my feet? Oh, fuck yeah, thank you. Die on my feet, not on my knees. I want you to really reflect on that sentiment for die on my feet, not on my knees. How that came from a fucking black guy too. Do you have any fucking idea how privileged you have to be to apply that kind of rhetoric to being told to stay indoors by doctors so you don't infect the rest of the fucking country? I actually can't fucking, like, holy fucking shit, dude. Like, the degree of entitlement is fucking insane to me. Yeah, it's a death cult. These people are literally willing to die. And for what? These people want, what, haircuts? If they actually cared, if this was about an economic thing, if they're like, we need to get back to work, we got jobs to do, why aren't they petitioning the government for money? Why aren't they? Because that's what I've heard. You know, I've seen some. Oh, I've seen it too. I've seen these people in like BreadTube or whatever, and they're like they're doing the both sides thing or whatever. They're like, well, I know that a lot of these coronavirus quarantine protesters come off silly, but there's a deep material anxiety at the heart of every single one of them. It's not just Karens who need a haircut. It's not just Dave who wants to go back to the range. No, they need to work. They've got bills to pay. Motherfucker! Then why don't they petition the government to start giving them all UBI? That's not why. It has nothing to do with their material circumstances. Or, alternatively, it might have to do with their material circumstances, but their frame of acceptable discourse has been narrowed. The range of consensual discourse has been narrowed so far, they literally cannot fathom an alternative to a system where they either are thrown out and made homeless, or they die of coronavirus. Like that, like so, like they actually can't think of anything else. Wealthiest country in the world, trillions of dollars every fucking year run through this country. Eat like a fucking massive amount of money. Government spends a fucking bajillion octa shit ton of money every single fucking day on keeping a bunch of tanks in a fucking garage somewhere operational. And these motherfuckers right here are ready to die as opposed to even considering the possibility that the government they pay taxes into should give some of that back to them. This is what I don't get. These motherfuckers, they're so excited about tax cuts. They're so excited about the tax receipts. When you get that little, the fucking at the end of the year, you know, here's your little fucking return. They're so excited about government giving them money when it's directly in the context of the taxes they pay. But if the government wants to give them money, or if they want or need the government to give them money, in other contexts, all of a sudden, it's unacceptable. I don't get it. You do realize a tax cut is wealth redistribution too. What's the difference between cutting your taxes so you pay $3,000 less a year and giving you $3,000 a year in just UBI?
Vaccine first, Bill Gates.
I want you to understand.
What?
I want you to take the vaccine first, Bill Gates.
I guarantee you Bill Gates will take the coronavirus vaccine when it is made available. I am very confident he is going to do that. This is some QAnon shit right here.
I want you to understand. This is China's wet dream to hurt our nation. It's
Wet dream.
their wet dream. And this is about our
Oh, you said twice, damn.
liberty, brother.
Who do you think's agenda this is?
Freedom!
Oh no.
Freedom! Freedom!
Prolonged lockdown basically is slavery.
Do you feel enslaved?
I do. I'm a type A lawyer and I'm bouncing off the walls of my living room because I can't go out. California, not communism.
Remember, rest F's in chat. F's in chat to the memory of the millions of slaves in America who were deeply inconvenienced by having to stay locked inside of their lawyers' houses, bouncing off the walls for periods of up to 3 months. F's in chat. For all memory, civil rights, thank you. Black History Month, thank you. We will never forget their sacrifice. It must have been really fucking boring in there.
Everybody cough in my face. Do it. Somebody come cough in my face. Yes, cough directly in my face. Well, wait. No, wait. I never did put on hand sanitizer ever, and I don't ever wash my hands. Can you believe that? Believe it because it's true. In my opinion, we're looking at a seasonal flu and a bunch of fake death numbers.
This guy got poop on his hands. This guy got poop on his hands. This guy's got shit on his hands right now. No wonder, God, no wonder he wants people to cough in his face. This dude's aura of decay and plague, this Nurgle-like rot that follows him, is so fucking thick and impermeable that when you cough, you're actually breathing fresh air directly into his face. You're like cutting through a dense fog of contagion that surrounds him like an aura at all times. No wonder. It's actually like a fucking like health shot to him.
Go ahead, America. touch your face. Go out and have sex and don't worry about touching anything. Fucking touch anything and everything. It makes your immune system stronger. I used to be afraid of raw eggs and raw meat, and now I drink raw eggs and I eat raw meat, and I have been for years, and I'm fucking fine.
That is a very subjective characterization of your state of being. Is this guy like a thing? Is this guy like this guy isn't just a regular protester, right? This guy's got something else going on. This guy has to have an online presence.
Every conspiracy you pretty much ever heard of is all pretty much true. 9/11 was an inside job. No one's ever walked on the moon. The vaccines are poison. Can you cough in my face? See, people are too scared to even cough when you ask them to.
We don't have a...
That guy must smell like shit. Oh, he's a flat earther? Yeah, okay. So he's just mentally ill. Yeah. People like that are just mentally ill. There's no way to actually get through to them. It's actually really sad. It's really funny, watching them gallivant around, but watching them do that is kind of similar to watching a hunchback in medieval France run around as people throw tomatoes at him. I can't actually find it that entertaining because this person is deeply ill. It's not good. He was in H-Bomb's video? Oh shit! Wait, is this the guy from H-Bomb's video? This is the guy from H-Bomb's video! This is the guy, he had the t-shirt, right? He had the t-shirt does this look like a moon landing or a sex spot? Or something like that, right? I think, right? Or it was does this look like Freddie Mercury's drug den? A tweaker, a homeless tweaker shelter. That's it. Is this a Moonlander or a homeless tweaker shelter? Holy shit, the timelines are collapsing. These people exist in real life? For real though. That guy may be especially loony, but take a look at this protest. This is one of the reasons why I can't do the fucking both sides thing, okay? I know the Democratic Party is complicit in a whole lot of horrible fucking shit, but a lot of Republican supporters, not just the Republican Party, but a lot of Republican supporters, just honest, good old fashioned fucking voters, are legitimately beyond help. If you've ever met an old person who just watches Fox News all day, they're not even people anymore. I'm not joking. They're just gone. The entire media apparatus for daytime radio and Fox News and stuff are designed to obliterate these people's a perception of reality. They are completely gone. This is unique to the Republican Party. Now there are some Democrats who are like that. Of course, I'm not saying every single fucking Democrat. I have interacted with the I've interacted still with her fucking Warrenites. Sorry, not Warrenites. Still with her fucking Hillary Clinton stands in 2020, the fucking year of our Lord. Apparently Zan's parents. I know that there are Democrats like this, but they don't even come close. They don't even come close to what these Republicans are capable of if we're talking about their sheer unwillingness to embrace the nature of reality. Yeah, Jake the asshole on Twitter, apparently. Yeah, he's doing all these protests. COVID-19 stats are false. Protesting quarantine is fun and safe. Coronavirus took my job. This dude's gonna be homeless in 2 months. I can feel it. I don't know. Good luck, my dude. Anyway, yeah, this is very specifically a Republican thing.
Civil right to be immortal. If only the healthy people are okay and the people who are at risk get ill, isn't that how it's supposed to be? I mean, we are teaching fear, not courage. I call it the original.
Also, remember, this is really important to remember. This isn't just a random band of loonies. These people were endorsed by the President of the United States of America. It's very, very important to remember that. President Trump tweeted out support and even suggested that these people should be part of an armed insurrection against their state governments. This is not just a small group of loonies. This is the Republican Party.
Original name, the 2019 nCoV, because it's not the SARS. That's the disease.
Also, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Statistically, is political science. We have to be able to protect our posterity, posterity, be invade, Incentivize yourself to be on jury duties.
We just need to open the beaches. I can't surf and there's swell. There's perfect barrels and no one out.
What's a barrel?
What?
A barrel's like the wave. It's a wave. Yeah, there's swell coming, so that means there's gonna be big waves and no one's gonna be out. So that pisses me off.
Who the fuck are you? Is this this has to be bait. There's no fucking, this is not what hippies look like. No. This dude's bait. I fucking went to college in Northern California. I know what hippies look like. They don't fucking walk around with fucking peace sign, wide brim hats, fucking John Lennon glasses and flower shirts with a vest over them. This is LARPing, okay? I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if he's like some Republican who's like having a meme. I don't know if he's like having a normal one. I have no idea.
Barefoot out here.
Oh yeah.
Barefoot out here.
Well, everyone's accusing everybody of everything, so I wore my brownie shirt so I can stand with a Trump supporter all day, please.
So what's this?
Don't do me like that, bitch. Take that shirt off. Thanks, man.
Fine, man.
It means my family helped build the Underground Railroad, just like the Italians. I don't know what you want me to say.
What?
So what does this have to do with the lockdown?
Because it's government-issued, ordered lockdown.
What?
It's time to stand up against the government. It was a long time ago, and every single time.
Oh yeah.
What does the Spanish flu have to do with anything?
What's the plan?
Plan. Keep asking questions.
Oh no, what the fuck? Matt, thank you so much, comrade. That's really kind of you. Wait, Matt Johnson, the $50. Thank you. That's really fucking generous of you. That didn't show up in the API. That means it's going to get dropped unless I respond to it now. Because I see it didn't show up in my feed. Thank you so much for the incredible generosity, my dude. That's super fucking kind of you. That's really, really kind. I don't know why that one specifically got dropped, but I caught it right as it happened, so. I love you, buddy. Thank you. All for the content. Content, homie! Oh, I did want to say, though, I want to make this perfectly clear, okay? If there was any insurrectionist movement in the United States of America that I think I would actually be able to get behind, it would be a bunch of fucking Irish people who are mad about, like, being indentured servants. They weren't slaves, by the way. Very important distinction, okay? Very, very important. A lot of people, ooh, the Irish slaves too. No, they weren't. They were indentured servants. Maybe there were a few very, very slim one-off exceptions, but generally speaking, the Irish were indentured servants. They were brought over here on debtors' contracts. They were not slaves. Their children were not born into bondage. So just a very important distinction there. But if we want an Irish insurrectionist movement, I mean, hey, woohoo! I don't mind these guys.
What are you guys doing?
Blowing the shofar. It's like a spiritual weapon. That's what they use to bring down the walls of Jericho. Even though we're not trying to bring the walls down here, we just want to get their attention.
I'm on Instagram.
All right. I don't mind their vibes, but they're probably also deeply ill.
I'm live right now, bro. We're gonna be live right now.
Oh, shit. That's the TikTok conservative. It must be. That has to be him.
Thanks for talking to us, man. I appreciate
you guys like a YouTube channel or something?
Yeah. How's it going, man?
So we're baking stroopwafels. It's a 200-year-old recipe from the Netherlands.
Do you think that stroopwafels are an essential service?
Essential. Define essential.
Essential.
Yeah, what's your definition?
What's your definition?
My definition of essential. Of course, you can do without stroopwafels and you can live. You can eat oatmeal every day exclusively. So then the oatmeal supply chain is the only essential one.
Okay, I'm going to admit, I only watched 15 seconds into this video the first time I looked at it. I didn't expect, like, fucking Danes to be there advocating their stroopwafels to the common passing folk next to a lady with, like, traditional fucking garb on. I didn't expect it, you know? Man, looks like I guess the Republican Party, Dutch, not Dane. I don't care. You're all the same to me. You're all European. I don't give a fuck about any of you. Maybe Republican, the Republican Party really is the party of, like, diversity and multiculturalism. Who knew?
Bless America!
Want to know a really interesting difference between populists on the left and populists on the right? Nobody on the left acts like this. I've been to Bernie rallies, multiple Bernie rallies. Nobody does this shit. Nobody does this shit. We don't have a cult of personality the same way that Trump's does. Nobody does this shit. That's a very important distinction because while we may also be populists along with a lot of Trump supporters, there's a pretty huge difference between being a populist and being a delusional fucking cult follower, okay? This is a face of unbridled ecstasy that is matched only by when an acolyte is chosen to meet their god at the sacrifice altar, okay? This is not a healthy face look. This is an unhealthy face look. Are we in California?
COVID-19 is nothing more than a common cold. Everybody better watch out. Don't take your vaccines. Don't take nothing.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
I had a friend who went out in public once wearing a V for Vendetta mask. We went to a restaurant and he wore it on the walk there. He was 13 years old. And at 14, we agreed it was cringe. I do not think this person is 13 years old.
Favorite movie, Empire Strikes Back. But V for Vendetta is in my top 10.
This is the first rap I've ever seen of this.
Who is the WHO?
The what?
The WHO, World Health Organization, is the poo.
Is Lilith Levin here? This is Lilith. I've seen your fucking Twitter posting.
Flat Earth is too legit to quit. Even MC Hammer knows it's the shit. I be getting down like a clown all day. Everybody knows I'm related to Dr. Dre. I said, hell yeah. I said, yeah. Dude, I know why the Earth is not flat and why it is flat. I know both sides of the story.
Was this guy fucking J-Reg?
You related to Dr. Dre?
Kinda. We're all just related because everything's connected, hypothetically. I just want everybody to know the truth, though, about Donald Trump. I know there's a lot of Donald Trump fans here, but I think Donald Trump fucking sucks big-time dick.
I love his...
I mean, if you get it, you get it, right? I mean...
broad shoulders. He's carrying the weight of the world. How could any of us withstand what he's been put through?
I applaud President Trump for having talked about hydrochloroquine as a real solution.
And I can talk to you a lot about 5G and 60 gigahertz and what it's going to mimic in your body.
Oh my God. God, dude, isn't it fucking crazy? It's actually insane. It's wild that these rallies are packed full of conspiracy theorists. Every conspiracy theorist. It's insane. It's amazing. It's incredible. Where are the fucking Nation of Islam people? Where's fucking Luis Farrakhan's boys? Okay, I want to hear about some Yakubian shit. I want to hear about how an evil black scientist with a giant brain created white people or something. I want to get bring them all in here. Okay, bring them all in here.
I commit suicide.
Why is the right so conspiratorial? Because they're wrong, and you have to twist your brain into so many pretzel nuggets to try and justify being wrong that you're invariably going to twist yourself into a position that makes you amicable to conspiracism.
God, and give my body to God to speak through me to fix this and save us.
Tyranny!
Let's go!
Okay, we have someone else here that is speaking too.
The first thing I have to say is I can still see the cars coming over the bridge.
Does anyone know which city this is?
This morning I started in Orange County at 4 a.m. and there was one car that met me. And at the next stop it was 9 cars. And then it was 20 cars. And then it was 30 cars. And then it was 50 cars. And then we pulled.
This is in Sacramento? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I thought I recognized this.
Up over here and you couldn't see the end of the cars. So I have to go because the reason I'm here is for my daughters, and my daughters are really sick and they can't be around all your cell phones because because of 5G. And so they're in the car almost dying right now. So I want
There are so many levels to this. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin. So first of all, you're at a rally protesting a quarantine following a pandemic, and your children are desperately ill. You aren't putting two and two together. And you think it's because of 5G cell phones, when 5G hasn't even been rolled out yet. People are still using 4G, except for, I think, like some very specific instances. Like, has 5G been even rolled out at all? And America only gets fake 5G? Yeah. 5G hasn't been approved in the US. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, only tests. Yeah, I'm still using 4G. That's for goddamn sure. So 5G isn't even here in Sacramento. And you claim your kids are dying right now, and you left them in the car to speak at this rally. This bitch hates her kids. Holy shit. I bet she's just hoping she gets back to the car and she sees like two limp bodies in the back seat. She's like, oh, finally. Now I can go back to riding the cock carousel. You know how it is, boys. You know how females are.
I want to say thank you for being here. Let's come back on the 1st.
Copyright. Let's try and make it through the day without any disruptions to my income, huh?
This has nothing to do with them controlling people. This has everything to do with us trying to keep these guys safe. And if they don't want to be safe, Darwin will handle the rest. I'm not interested in hearing what somebody who got a 1.3 GPA at a public high school has to say about my job. So, no. I've been at Harvard.
I'm sorry. I honestly, I don't care if it's classist in this specific. I don't care if it's classist in this specific context. Can you really blame her for being that angry given this context? Like, wait. Let's pull back for just a second, okay? A little bit beyond like the optics or the like, ooh, that's slightly eugenicist or whatever. Let's pull back a little bit from there. And can we please recognize that this is apparently some sort of medical professional who's like here at this? I can't blame her for I just can't. I mean, I'm sorry. Can we hypers in chat if you're watching this video and silently hoping that fucking there was a particularly virulent strain of COVID that ran through this during the time of the protest? Like you can't, like, yeah, like holy shit. It's not a moralist. It's not like a matter of moralizing, you know? It's if you saw a YouTube video of some like dipshit at a zoo, like a dipshit at a zoo, like some fucking drunk asshole, like tumbled into the lion's den and then started like throwing shit at it and calling it pussycat and like ran up and started kicking it. Like, would you really feel that bad if that dude got mauled to death? You know what I mean? Like, probably not. Like, maybe he didn't like deserve to die in a very broad way, but was he asking to die? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. And with these people, like, man, how do people get that deep into unbelievable conspiracies? Dude, if you watch and believe the things Fox News says, that's all you need to be able to believe in conspiracies. Vosh, this is literally victim blaming? What the fuck are you talking about? These people aren't the victims of anything. They're victimizing people around them by allowing themselves to get infected and spreading that shit to the rest of the population who didn't feel like going to a fucking insane conspiracy pro-death cult rally. These people aren't victims. They're their own abusers. They're just stupid. What the fuck do you mean? Yeah, they're the villains in this. They're the bad guys. They're not even close to being they're victims of indoctrination. Yeah, okay, sure, then let's roll it back fucking 50 years. Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer had abusive parents. Oh, fucking Charles Manson. Oh, damn, look, some fucking Stacy was mean to him in high school. If you roll it back far enough, everyone has a justification, babe. At the end of the day, these motherfuckers are adults. These are people in their 40s, 50s, 60s. They're out here. They're fucking insane. They're a detriment to the country. They're universally stupid. I can't feel that bad for them. I'm really sorry, okay? I'm real sorry. All right, man. Again, my obligatory plug at the end. Okay, the kids are the true victim. Yeah, no, the kids are the victim. But I'm not blaming the kids. You think when I say I hope these motherfuckers see how wrong they are, I'm talking about little Susie over here running around because she's some dumb little kid who came here because her parents are fucking horrible monsters who don't care about the health of their children? I'm not. Do you think I'm like this is the person I'm talking about? No, of course not. Talking about the people culpable. Yeah, Terran Rich, of course. The Devises and the princes of the country, yeah, they're the ones who are bankrolling all this shit. Again, this is an immediate consequence of shit like InfoWars, shit like fucking Fox News, all that crazy stuff. If you look past it, like pretty much every conservative is fucking insane. I'm not joking. And you know what? Hey, I'm gonna throw it in here. This is my obligatory plug, okay? We need to get Trump out of office. This is insane. We can't keep doing this. Our country can't survive much more of this, okay? This is fucking insane. We can't do it. We can't do this. We can't do this for much longer. Everything has gotten so much worse in the past 4 years, and it has nothing to do with advancing material conditions. It just has to do with Trump and the apparatus of the Republican Party being fucking insane and just running the country into the ground. It doesn't even profit anyone for them to be this stupid. It's just death cult for the sake of death cult. Yeah. Let's be real clear about that one, okay? This is not a Republican Democrat problem right here. Capitalism, that's Republican Democrat, okay? Fucking military industrial complex, that's Republican Democrat. This is Republican, okay? Credit where credit's due. These people have always existed, Vosh? Nah, not like this. Not like this. Do you think parents who bring their kids here deserve child abuse charges? I think all of these people should be arrested. Are you fucking kidding me? No, that was a lie. I don't believe in using state power to arrest protesters. No, I don't know. It's complicated. Invoking state power against stuff like this can be really tricky. I have no answer on that one officially. No gulags. No arrests. I'm not an authoritarian. I'm just mad.